Hello everyone and welcome to the solution discussion for the QADI section of XAT 2024. Without further ado, let us begin. With the first question, which actually I found quite intimidating. This is question number 1. And then when you get around to doing it, there's nothing over here. But reading all of this and making sense of it would have taken easily 3 minutes of your time, maybe more. In a small college, students are allowed to take only one specialization. There are two offered, science and arts. Science, arts. Students enrolled to specialize in science must take physics and math subjects. So obviously science people will take physics and math, while students in arts will take economics and political science. Economics and political science. Students enrolled in science cannot take eco or pol science, and students in arts cannot take physics or maths. Recently, the college has started a third specialization, that is mat eco. So what's happening is that these students take eco and maths. Yeah, we had eco and math in school, right? PCME. That was an option. Anyways, come back. Mat eco students cannot take the other two subjects, physics or pol science. When the college opens this new specialization, it allows students originally in science or arts, S or A, to switch. ठीक है, अच्छी बात है. From among the students originally enrolled in arts, 20 students switch. ठीक है, तो अभी आर्ट्स वाले बच्चे हो गए A-20 students switch. This makes the science students twice the art students. So twice of arts is now equal to science. ठीक है. After this, from among the students who are originally enrolled in science, 45 students switch. So science now has S minus 45 students. 45 students switch. This makes the number of art student twice the science students. So art students कितने हैं? A minus 20 is equal to twice the number of science students. And two equations, two variables को अब हमें solve करना है. ठीक है? And then we can answer the questions. So इसको double कर देते हैं ज़रा यहाँ पे quickly. 4 times S minus 45 is equal to 2 times A minus 20, which is equal to S. ठीक है, simplify. 4S minus S हो जाएगा 3S is equal to RHS पे चले जाएगा 4 into 45. 3 से गया 15 times. S is equal to 60. I get S is 60. Put it over here. S is 60. Simplify. 60 is twice of A minus 20. 60, 30, 50. A is equal to 50 originally. So you had 60 people here. S is 60, A is 50. From arts, 20 people have gone, 30 are left. From science, 45 people have gone, 15 people are left. 15 either, 30 either, 45 and 20, 65 people are now in mat eco. Mat eco, 65 students are there. In total, how many students from among those originally enrolled in science or arts are now taking economics? Originally enrolled in science और arts में जितने भी लोग थे उसमें से अब economics कितने लोग ले रहे हैं? 30 people here are taking economics, right? And 65 people here are taking economics. 30 plus 65, 95 is the right answer for question number 1. Next question is that the cost of running a movie theater is 10,000 rupees per day and additional 5,000 per show. ठीक है? And this theater has 200 seats. a new movie is released on Friday, there were 3 shows. So what is the cost of running this show on one day? 10,000 rupees plus 5,000 for 3 shows. There is a cost of 25,000 rupees. There were 3 shows where the ticket price was 250 each for the first 2 shows and 200 for the late night show. For all the shows together, total occupancy was 80%. Okay? Okay. So for all the shows together, total occupancy was 80%. 3 shows हैं 200, 200, 200. There are 600 seats on that particular day for 3 shows. उसका 80% और 0.8 becomes 20%. 120 हटाओ, 480 seats. ठीक है, occupancy 480 tickets have been purchased on that particular day. What was the maximum profit? For maximum profit, you would like to sell tickets that are expensive, right? So first 2 shows को हम पूरा बेच देंगे. 250 rupees की 200 tickets for the first show and also for the second show. 200 into 2, 400 tickets are done. You are left with 80 tickets for 200 वाला show. That's it. 480 seats. 200 first show fully booked, second show fully booked, third show 80 seats. ये कितना हुआ? 25 into 2 into 2 is 100, 100 and 1000, 10,000, 1 lakh. ये 1 lakh आया. Plus 8 2s are 16, 16,000. 1 lakh, 16,000. ठीक है, 1,16,000. What was the maximum amount of profit? तो प्रॉफिट के लिए दिस इज योर सेलिंग प्राइस. SP minus CP, 1,16,000 minus 25,000. That's why they have kept 1,16,000. Subtract 25,000, कितना हुआ? 91,000 is the right answer for question 2. Which is a standard TSG question, not very difficult. A flight traveling to a destination of 11,200 kilometers away was supposed to take off at 6:30, but due to bad weather was delayed by 3 hours. 3 घंटा लेट चली है. तो पायलट ने स्पीड को बढ़ा दिया by 100 kilometers per hour. So it was going to travel at a speed of, let's say, 8 kilometers per hour, but flight the pilot increased the speed by 100. तो ये a plus 100 हो गया. ठीक है, इतना टाइम लगना था, अभी इतना टाइम लग रहा है. So he managed to reduce the delay to 1 hour. He managed to reduce the delay to 1 hour. तो 3 घंटे लेट पहुंचने वाले थे, बट अब सिर्फ 1 घंटा लेट आए. There's a gap of 2 hours. So this difference is 2. 3 घंटा लेट पहुंचने वाले थे while traveling at a speed A. Because of A plus 100, there's a delay of only 1 hour. That's a gap of 2 hours. He saved 2 hours. Difference of travel is 2 hours. इसको सॉल्व करके फटाफट A निकालना है. बट while solving you have to first check कि भाई करना है कि नहीं. तो ज़रा कैलकुलेट कर लेते हैं कि what do you have to calculate. Had the pilot increased the average speed by 350, अगर ये 11,200 divided by A plus 350 हो जाता, then when would the flight have reached? So we'll calculate this and then add it to 6:30 and the departure delayed by 3 hours. So you have to solve this particular quadratic. ठीक है, पहले तो इसको 2 से simplify कर देते हैं. 550, 600. 5,600 common. And then A minus, ये हमने ज़रा उल्टा लिख दिया है because obviously this is the smaller term, this is the larger term. ठीक है, so nothing, no big issue over here. हम इसको simply ऐसा कर देते हैं, A इधर and A plus 100 इधर. That's the only change, right? Because this is a smaller term, this is a larger term. So 5,600 common. A plus 100 minus A is basically 100. Cross multiply is equal to A into A plus 100. ठीक है, ये 2 zeros आ गए यहाँ पर. At this point what I was wondering was that who will open this and solve a quadratic. So therefore can I think of two numbers which I multiply, दोनों का gap is 100. 56 is 7 into 8, 4 zeros है, 700 and 800. Can I multiply two numbers that are at a gap of 100 कि multiply करके 56 and 4 zeros आए, तो मुझे मिला 700 into 800, that means A is 700. जैसे ही A 700 आया यहाँ पे लगा देते हैं 11,200. प्लीज़ रिमेंबर दैट दिस ईयर देयर वाज नो कैलकुलेटर XAT 2024 में, एंड यू गेट 1050. ठीक है. You calculate this, you'll get a total of 32 divided by 3 hours, which is 10 2 upon 3 hours. And 2 by 3 hours is of course 2 by 3 into 60, that's 40 minutes. 10 hours 40 minutes. And now we can get to the answer. 6:30 AM में 3 घंटे का डिले, and then 10 hours and then 40 minutes. ठीक है. So 6:30 plus 13 hours will take you to 7:30 PM, and then 40 minutes takes you to 8:10 PM. 8:10 PM. The answer is C part for question number 3. It's a very straightforward logs question. Log base 5 x minus 2 is equal to 2 log base 25 2x minus 4. ठीक है. And this 25 can be written as 5 square, and we know that the power in the base goes to the denominator, तो यहाँ पे अपॉन 2 में चले जाएगा और ये कैंसिल आउट हो जाएगा. इट इज़ गॉन. ठीक है. And then we can use anti-log on both sides. Basically log base 5 है of one argument is equal to log base 5 of another argument. That means the arguments are equal to each other. X minus 2 is equal to 2x minus 4 implies x is equal to 2. Right? आपका एक ही solution आया है and it is so attractive to mark 1, but if you put x equal to 2 in the first case or in the second case, आपको log 0 मिलेगा. Log 0 does not exist actually. So this is not even a solution. There are no solutions for question 4. This question on APGP, depending upon how you choose to answer such a question. In a school, the number of students in each class from 1 to 10 is an AP. ठीक है. And the total number of students from 1 to 5 is twice of 6 to 10. यानी कि 1 to 5 में larger value आ रहा है. तो I have class 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. ठीक है. 10 classes हैं आपकी. And I want larger values on the top. Middle values are 5th and 6th. तो AB बनाने के लिए I will take A plus D over here and A minus D over here. This is nothing revolutionary, something that is taught to people in their classes. If you want to take 3 terms in AP, you take A minus D, A and A plus D, where common difference is D. If you want to take 4 terms in AP, you take A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D and A plus 3D, where common difference is 2D. Right? Similarly, even number of terms, I would like to take 10 terms. So I'm taking A plus D and A minus D. So my common difference is 2D. And then class 5, so class 4 is A plus 3D. Class 3 is A plus 5D. Class 2 is A plus 7D. And class 1 is A plus 9D. ठीक है. ऐसे करते करते नीचे class 10 becomes A minus 9D. यहाँ पर a minus 7d and so on. ठीक है. Now let us calculate total number of students from class 1 to 5. 1 to 5 ऐड करेंगे, 5 बार तो a आ जाएगा, एंड देन आपके पास आएगा 9d 7d 5d 3d एंड d. ठीक है, ये कितना हुआ? 9 16 20 24 and 25. This value is equal to twice of 6 to 10. Twice of 6 to 10. 6 to 10 में भी 5a आएगा, बट यहाँ पे माइनस 25d आ जाएगा. 5a आएगा, माइनस 25d आ जाएगा. एंड क्विकली लेट अस सॉल्व दिस. 5 को कैंसिल आउट करते हैं. a प्लस 5d is equal to twice of a minus 5d, which turns out to be 2a minus 10d. ठीक है, 10d plus 5d is 15d is equal to a. 15d is equal to a. If the total number of students from 1 to 4 is 462, तो ज़रा 1 to 4 ले लेते हैं. a 4a एंड 1 to 4 यहाँ तक आ जाएगा. 9 16 21 24d. तो a को रखो 15d, 15 4 is 60, 60 plus 24 is 84d is equal to 462. How many students are there in class 6? Class 6 मतलब a minus d. a minus d, a is 15d, 15d minus d, 14d का वैल्यू चाहिए. 14d चाहिए अगर, तो यहाँ पे 6 से कैंसिल करेंगे 14 टाइम्स. यहाँ पे 6 से कैंसिल करेंगे. 6 7s are 42 and 7. 77 is the right answer for question number 5. A nice question. A group of boys is practicing football in a rectangular ground. ये आ गया आपका rectangular ground. ठीक है. So Raju and Ratan are at the opposite midpoints of the shorter sides. Raju is over here and Ratan is over here. ठीक है. Raju has the ball. He passes it to Rivu, who is standing somewhere on one of the longer sides. So let's say Rivu is on this line. कहीं पे खड़ा है यहाँ पे. Rivu holds the ball for 3 seconds and passes it to Ratan. Ratan holds the ball for 2 seconds and passes it back to Raju. तो if Rivu is over here, ball इधर गया, फिर इधर गया और फिर वापस आ गया. ठीक है, ऐसा straight lines. These are straight lines. Let's assume these are straight lines. ठीक है. The path of the ball from Raju to Rivu makes a right angle with the path of the ball from Rivu to Ratan. यहाँ पे ठीक है. So you have Raju to Rivu is some distance, some line, and then you have Rivu to Ratan and then back to Raju. ठीक है. Okay, 90 degrees. This angle is 90 degrees. Now this part we can understand it as such that if you take a circle with diameter this line Raju to Ratan, if you take a circle with diameter this line, तो angle in a semicircle property लगाते हुए, let's say your circle will be something like this. ठीक है, ऐसे कुछ तो मैं circle बना रहा हूँ and then it will come back down over here. ये आपका circle है. ठीक है, this is your circle and the circle, so this particular distance, ये जो इसको remove करते हैं and इसको remove करते हैं. ठीक है, तो ये 90 डिग्री कहाँ पे बनाएगा? एंगल इन अ सेमी सर्कल 90 डिग्रीज किधर होगा? इट विल बी आइदर हियर और ओवर हियर. सो वी कैन टेक वन ऑफ दीज लाइन्स. दीज टू ट्राइंगल्स आर गोइंग टू बी कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू ईच अदर बिकॉज ऑफ सिमेट्री. ठीक है, जितना डिस्टेंस ये है उतना ही दिस शॉर्टर साइड, उतना ही डिस्टेंस इधर हो जाएगा. इट्स वन ऑफ दीज टू ट्राइंगल्स. कोई भी एक ट्राइंगल ले सकते हैं. दिस इज 90 डिग्रीज. यहाँ पे है रिवू, यहाँ पे है रिवू. ठीक है, And so when it says that consider the following pieces of information, आखिर निकालना क्या है, करना क्या है. How many seconds does it take for Raju to get the ball back after he has passed it to Rivu? उन्होंने क्या क्या दिया है. Rivu holds the ball for 3 seconds, Ratan holds the ball for 2 seconds, and the speed of passing is 10 meter per second. तो कितनी देर में वापस आएगा? If speed of passing is 10 meter per second, I need to know this distance, ताकि distance upon 10 से टाइम आ जाएगा. देन 3 सेकेंड इधर, देन आई नो आई वॉन्ट दिस डिस्टेंस, ताकि डिस्टेंस अपॉन 10 से टाइम आ जाएगा. एंड देन या 2 सेकेंड इधर होल्ड किया, एंड देन आई वॉन्ट दिस डिस्टेंस, ताकि डिस्टेंस अपॉन 10 से टाइम आ जाएगा. ठीक है, डन. नाउ लेट अस कंसिडर द फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट. द डायमेंशंस ऑफ द ग्राउंड आर 80/50. अगर ये 80 है और ये 50 है तो ये 25 हो जाएगा. ठीक है, you get 80/25. In the property of a rectangle, I know that ये rectangle का area हो गया 80 into 25. If I draw any triangle inside the rectangle with one of its sides as a base, तो उसका area half हो जाएगा. So let us call this side A and this side B. Please listen carefully. Of course, this is 80. Inside a rectangle, if I take any one of the sides as a base, जैसे ये longer side as a base, and I make a triangle, उसका area half आ जाएगा. 1000 is equal to, of course, half AB. half into A into B. ठीक है, तो आपको यहाँ से A into B मिल जाएगा. But I want A and B specifically. The other way to do it, to find the area, will be using Heron's formula. 1000 equal to root S minus A, and so on. We don't even need to calculate it. The three sides are A, B and 80. आपको दो equations मिल जाएंगी. AB is 2000. Oh, and then you can party. AB is equal to 2000, and then Heron's formula से एक और equation आएगा in terms of A and B. तो आपको A and B individually मिल जाएगा, and then you will be able to mark the answer. Statement 1 से तो अकेले हो जाएगा. Statement 1 से तो अकेले हो जाएगा. ठीक है. Now let us consider statement number 2. Statement number 2, the area of the triangle found by Rivu and Ratan is 1000 square meters. If the area is 1000 square meters, तो आपको half A into B तो मिल जाएगा, which is 1000, जो कि पहले statement में भी आ चुका था. Half into A into B will be 1000, but you don't know the third dimension. आपको ट्राइंगल का थर्ड डायमेंशन ही नहीं पता, तो इसलिए ए एंड बी निकालोगे कैसे? सो स्टेटमेंट 1 से हो जाएगा, 2 से नहीं हो पाएगा. ऑप्शन ए इज द राइट आंसर फॉर क्वेश्चन नंबर 6. अगेन अबाउट मैक्सिमा मिनिमा, द क्वेश्चंस आर बिकमिंग अ लिटिल चैलेंजिंग नाउ. If his food stall sells only chicken biryani, if he fixes a selling price of 160 per plate, तो वो 300 प्लेट बेचेगा. ठीक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल 160 per plate for 300 plates. Now if he increases the selling price of each plate by 10 rupees, मान लो अगर ये 170 किया, तो वो सप्लाई डिमांड की वजह से 10 प्लेट्स कम बिकेंगी, सो ये 290 हो जाएगा. बट अगर वो प्राइस कम कर देगा 10 रुपये से, तो 10 प्लेट ज़्यादा बिकेंगी. इफ़ दी मेक्स इट 150 ओवर हियर, तो 10 प्लेट ज़्यादा बिकेगी और ये 310 हो जाएगा. सो दीज आर डिफरेंट सेलिंग प्राइसेस. These are different selling prices. He incurs a cost of 120 per plate of biryani. तो अगर मैं प्रॉफिट के बारे में लिखना शुरू करूँ, तो दिस विल बिकम 160 minus 120 is 40 into 300. ठीक है, and then 50 into 290, 60 into 280. If I am monitoring only the if I am monitoring only the profit, if I am monitoring only the profit, ठीक है. He has decided that obviously the selling price will never be less than the cost price. ठीक है, तो ये 120 से नीचे नहीं जाएगा. Moreover, 400 plate he cannot do more than 400 plates. Logistical issues. ठीक है. If the selling price on any given day is the same and it can be a multiple of ₹10. तो यही सारे selling prices चल रहे हैं 170, 160, 150. What is the maximum profit that SFFS can achieve in a particular day? Maximum profit वो कितना कर सकता है, ठीक है. सो वी नो फ्रॉम AMGM प्रॉपर्टीज़ दैट अगर आपको कोई दो नंबर्स का ऑब्जर्व कर लेते हैं, यहाँ पे इनका प्रोडक्ट देख लेते हैं. 4 3s are 12 and then you can ignore the zeros if you want. What is 29 into 5? 290, 145 and then दो zeros. What is 28 into 6? 84, 168 and 00. Do you observe that जैसे जैसे ये दोनों वैल्यूज़ पास आती जा रही हैं, इनका प्रोडक्ट बढ़ते जा रहा है. इट्स सिंपली AMGM प्रॉपर्टी. इफ द सम ऑफ द टर्म्स इज कांस्टेंट देन देयर प्रोडक्ट विल बी मैक्सिमम व्हेन द टर्म्स आर क्लोजेस्ट टू ईच अदर. तो सम टोटल कितना है? 340. 340 द प्रोडक्ट विल बी मैक्सिमम व्हेन द टर्म्स आर क्लोजेस्ट टू ईच अदर. 170 ईच. 17 एंड आपका प्रॉफिट, ये सब प्रॉफिट ही तो चल रहा है बिकॉज वी ऑलरेडी सब्ट्रैक्टेड द कॉस्ट प्राइस. 170 into 170 is 289,000. The answer is C part. But if you want, I can just type it out for you. If the sum of two terms is constant, oh, need to change the font. I will just take it here. If the sum of two terms is constant, then their product is maximum when the terms are closest to each other. Okay, that is sufficient. This is your result. AMGM already covered in the class. Everybody knows these results. Okay, so and I mean, if it might be new for you, if it is new, then I have even almost derived it over here. Sum is 340. राइट, फॉर एनी टू टर्म सम इज 340. जैसे जैसे ये पास आती जा रही हैं प्रोडक्ट बढ़ते जा रहे हैं, तो मैं इनको सबसे पास ले आया. जस्ट मेड देम इक्वल टू ईच अदर व्हेन द टर्म्स आर क्लोज टू ईच अदर और इक्वल टू ईच अदर. 170 ईच. प्रॉफिट आ गया 28,900. इज बेस्ड अपॉन सिंपल इक्वेशन, स्लाइटली चैलेंजिंग. Yes, this is a little tough. Consider the system of two linear equations, and which of the following definitely contradicts the fact that the lines are coinciding? If they are coinciding lines, we know what is the result to follow. A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2. ठीक है. So 3 divided by Q is equal to 21 divided by R is equal to P divided by -7. All of these have to be equal to, let's say, some value K. All of these have to be equal to each other. ठीक है. Okay. So now, which of the following statements definitely contradicts? कि ये वाला तो it contradicts the fact that they are coinciding. ठीक है. So P cannot be 0. This is true. Yes. How can P be 0? Because अगर P 0 हो गया, this particular equation will pass through the origin and this does not pass through origin. So how will they be coincident? This is true. P cannot be 0. All these three have to be equal, right? ठीक है. Next, P and Q must have opposite signs. अब देखो आप ज़रा, P and Q must have opposite signs. Okay, let's write it like this. P is equal to -7K. Q is equal to 3 upon K. And R is equal to 21 upon K. ठीक है. So P and Q must have opposite signs. Let's see. Let's say K is positive. अगर K positive है, then P will become -7. Okay, fine. If K is positive, then P will be negative and Q will be positive. And if K is negative, then P will be positive and Q will be negative. ठीक है? So they are of opposite signs. This statement is true. C is looking little tough. let's look at this one. R and Q have the same signs. Check कर लेते हैं. If K is positive, Q and R are both positive. If K is negative, Q and R are both negative. This statement is also true. This statement is also true. Now you are left with these two dicey options C and D. एक कह रहा है largest is Q, दूसरा कह रहा है smallest is R. Which of the following definitely contradicts? So in order to try this out, let me try two values. K क्या हो सकता है? Let's say K is 1, let's say K is minus 1. If K is 1, what do you get? P is minus 7, Q is 3 and R is 21. ठीक है? And if K is minus 1, then P is 7, Q is minus 3 and R is minus 21. Now let's check. Smallest value is R. Smallest value R हो सकता है. It is possible that, so it does not completely contradict. मतलब कि R might be the smallest, it might not be the smallest. It is possible and the lines might be coincident. ठीक है? Largest is Q. आप कुछ भी कर लो, आप K का वैल्यू कोई भी ले लो, whether you take the first case or you take the second case, K largest तो नहीं है. In the first case, the largest value is R. In the second case, the largest value is P. In order for these lines to be coincident, largest value Q तो हो नहीं सकता. That will contradict. Therefore, C part is the right answer for the 8th question. 9th, a king has distributed all of his rare vessels in 3 boxes. Let's write box 1, box 2, box 3. Box 1 contains 1/3 of the rare jewels. Box 2 contains K by 5 of the rare jewels, where K is a positive integer. Third box contains 66. And यहाँ पे total लिख लेते हैं. So how many rare jewels does the king have? ठीक है. So for example, if I were to write 240, option से अगर हम start करें, 240 का 1/3 हो गया इधर 80. 1/3 is 80. 80 plus 66. 80 plus 66 is 146. 240 minus 146 is how much? 94. 94 is equal to K upon 5. ठीक है. How many rare jewels does for some integer K? 80, 146, 94. Oh, sorry, 94 is not equal to K upon 5. K by 5 of the rare jewels. So 240 into K upon 5. Is it equal to the remaining, that is 96? ये चेक करना है. ठीक है. तो ये 5 से गया 48 times, and of course 96 is K is equal to 2. 124, 48. So K is equal to 2. ये 96 ठीक है क्या? सॉरी it was 94. Subtraction. Yeah, 94 बचा था ना. तो अब ये जब 5 से गया 48 times, 94 is not divisible by 48, therefore A part is gone. Now you have to repeat this process quickly. So for example, let me go, अभी A part के बाद कुछ भी try कर लो, E part पे चलते हैं. You might have to try all the options because C part is saying cannot be determined uniquely, right? You might have multiple answers. तो therefore या तो आप कोई एक value निकाल के थोड़ा सा risk लोगे, या फिर you'll just quickly check all of the options. So if you have 660 here, उसका 1/3 220 इधर गया and 66 इधर गया. ठीक है. Apologies, 220. You have 660 minus 220 is 440. 440 minus 66 is how much? 374. 374 is it equal to 660 into K upon 5. ठीक है. तो ये 5 से गया 132. 2, and 374 is not divisible by 132, तो E part is also gone. D part check कर लेते हैं फटाफट. As 990, you get 1/3, 330 over here. So 660 बच गए. 660 में से 66 इधर चले गए, तो कितने बच गए? 594. So 594, is it equal to 990 into k upon 5? तो ये 5 से गया कितनी टाइम्स? 149, 940, 198, और ये आपका 198 जाएगा यहाँ से 3 टाइम्स. ठीक है, 240, 600. You will get k is equal to 3. K is now a positive integer. It is satisfying. Either you take a bit of risk and mark it, or you check with B option also and उससे वो नहीं निकल के आएगा. Therefore the answer is D part. To a beautiful question connected to permutations and combinations. A local restaurant has 16 veg items and 9 non-veg items. Some contain gluten, the rest are gluten free. Okay. One evening, Rohit and his friends went to the restaurant. They planned to choose 2 different veg items and 3 different non-veg items. Okay. So 2 different veg items becomes 16C2. 3 different non-veg items becomes 9C3. Later, Bela and her friends also went. They planned to choose 2 different veg items and 1 non-veg item from the gluten-free options. मतलब कि उनमें gluten नहीं है. ठीक है, तो let's say there are veg वाले M options, non-veg वाले N options, 2 veg MC2, 1 non-veg NC1. What is M? What is M? M is veg gluten free. N is non-veg gluten free. Gluten free veg 2, non-veg 1. ठीक है, तो gluten free में से select किया इन्होंने. The number of item combinations that Rohit could choose was 12 times of Bela. So this value is equal to 12 times of Bela. तो and all of these are gluten free options. How many contain gluten? तो इसको फटाफट कैलकुलेट करते हैं. 16 into 15 upon 2, 9 into 8 into 7, 6 factorial cancel हो जाएगा, upon 3 factorial. 3 factorial is 6. बेसिक कैलकुलेशन. ठीक है, एंड ये 12 को भी ज़रा नीचे ले आते हैं क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन में. ये आपका 12 आ गया, इज इक्वल टू m इंटू m-1/2 इंटू n. इसको 2 को कैंसिल करो, एंड 12 इंटू 6 इज 72, 9 into 8 is 72. So we are left with 16 into 15 into 7 is equal to m into m-1 into n. ठीक है, and obviously we have to be smart about it. तो immediately हमें दिख रहा है that m can be 16. m into m-1, 16 into 15, और n का वैल्यू 7 आ जाएगा. n का वैल्यू 7 आ जाएगा, यानी कि all of the veg items, 16 में से 16 they are gluten free and 7 of the non-veg items are gluten free. ठीक है, 16 plus 7, 23 are gluten free out of 25. That means मात्र 2 contain gluten. M क्या था? M क्या था? Veg items gluten free. N क्या था? Non-veg items gluten free. तो total gluten free is 23 out of 25. 2 contain gluten. आंसर तो एक ही होगा ना. You cannot have multiple answer choices, and this is satisfying. There is no violation. Therefore 2 is the right answer. 2 is the right answer. Okay, now there could have been multiple possibilities or ways of getting this also. मैं एक और दिखा देता हूँ आपको. For example, इसका ना एक आप 2 लेके इसको दे दो. 16 is 8 into 2. 2 लेके इधर इंटरचेंज कर देते हैं इनको. तो you get 15, ये रहा 15 and 7 2s are 14 and 16 में से अब 8 रह गया आपका. If you do this, right, then m is 15 and n is equal to 8, right? 15 into 14, m into m minus 1 and into 8. तो तब भी आपका gluten free options are 15 plus 8 23 and ऊपर भी 23. Gluten free, no matter what you do, is 23. There's no point checking for any other answer because और कोई answer option हो ही नहीं सकता. There's only one right answer. Therefore the answer is 2. Very nice question. P and C का. So I was able to reach till this particular point, but उसके बाद ज़रा बैठ नहीं रहा था. Yeah. Question number 11. Consider a 4-digit number A, B, 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 where the first digit A is greater than 0. Last 3 digits are all B. कुछ भी हो सकता है. Which of the following conditions is both necessary and sufficient to ensure that the number is divisible by A? So you can think B is equal to 0. B को 0 होना ज़रूरी थोड़ी है. You can take any option that you can think of. For example, take some examples, right? जो कि divisible by 4 हो. Divisible by 4 नहीं. Where the 4-digit number is divisible by A. ठीक है. And I can think of 6 to randomly कुछ भी number ले लिया. जैसे लास्ट 4 डिजिट्स मैंने फिक्स किया. आई रियलाइज दैट 0 होना ज़रूरी तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. तो लेट मी स्टार्ट ऑफ विद 2 2 2. ठीक है. तो अगर 2 2 2 लिया है मैंने, देन ऑब्वियसली 1 2 2 2 इज गोइंग टू वर्क, राइट? 2 2 2 2 is also going to work. Now 3 2 2 2 3 5 7 9. I hope this is fine. 3 plus 2 5 plus 2 7 plus 2 9. 9 is also divisible by 3. So this number is also divisible by 3. ठीक है. And then 4 2 2 2 will not work. 2 2 2 will not work. And 6 2 2 2 is working. ऐसे कुछ examples आ गए हमारे. ठीक है. Now check. So B का तो 0 होना बिल्कुल भी ज़रूरी नहीं है. I have a bunch of examples. B is divisible by A. 8 is divisible by 2, but 2 is not divisible by 3. So therefore ये तो ज़रूरी नहीं है. ठीक है. Then if I check all of these options is necessary and sufficient. तो यहाँ पे मुझे दिख रहा है that all the 3 are currently satisfying. All the 3 are currently satisfying. जैसे 8, for example, let's check. 8 into 9, 9b, right? 8 into 9 is divisible by 2. 21 into 8, 8 into 21 is divisible by 2. And 8 into 3 is also divisible by 2. ये सारे के सारे divisible जा रहे हैं. But question says necessary and sufficient. ठीक है. Necessary and sufficient वो बोल रहा है. So therefore at this point what I realize and understand is that अगर E part is being satisfied, if E part is being satisfied, for example 3 into 8 is divisible by 2, 3 into 2 is divisible by 6, 3 into 2 is divisible by 1, 3 into 2 is divisible by 3. तो इसी से actually काम हो रहा है. 3b is divisible by A means the number is divisible by A. I don't need the other two. 3b से काम हो रहा है. वो 9b होने से ऐसा कोई I don't have any such number over here which is working for C option but not for E option. So E would be the right answer for this question. You had to take some examples and solve. अगर कोई ढंग से एग्जाम्पल नहीं लिया, you would get the wrong answer. Question number 12 is a standard question related to HCF and LCM का concept, where you can take two numbers as HK1 and HK2, where H is the HCF, K1 and K2 are co-prime constants, and the LCM is HK1, K2. Another concept already covered in your classes. ठीक है? But it is valid only for two numbers. Take the two numbers. You would be knowing this result, right? N1 into N2 equal to HCF into LCM. उसी concept में ये कराया जाता है. Take two numbers HK1 and HK2. K1 and K2 are co-prime constants. K1 and K2 are co-prime constants. So the LCM of a number and 990 is 6930. HCF of that number and 550 is 110. तो एक नंबर है आपका 110 K1, दूसरा नंबर है आपका 550 विच इज़ 110 इंटू 5. ठीक है. The HCF of that number and 550 is 110. So I have now written my numbers as 110 K1 and 110 into 5, where K1, 5 are co-prime. K1, 5 are co-prime. Now the LCM of the number and 990. 110 K1, 990 is 110 into 9. Oops. 110 into 9. ठीक है. इसका LCM क्या है? Is given as 6930. And LCM क्या होता है? HK1, K2. HK1, K2 is equal to 6930. इससे K1 आ जाएगा, आपका नंबर आ जाएगा. ठीक है. तो ये आपका गया 0 और ये आपका गया 99 चले जाएगा 7 times. K1 is equal to 7. So your number HK1 is equal to 110 into 7, 770. Sum of the digits of the least possible value of the number. This is the smallest possibility that we have taken. 7 plus 7, 14 is the right answer. Next is question number 13. You have the roots of a polynomial, which are the radii of three concentric circles, means they will be positive real numbers, but really let us hope that one of them is an integer. ठीक है. तो let us calculate P of 1. P of 1 कितना आ जाएगा? 2 minus 11 plus 17 minus 6. So this is not 0. तो ये 1 is not a root of this particular expression. P of 2 try करते हैं. 2 2s are 4, 8, 16 minus 44 plus 34. 17 into 2 is 34 minus 6. ये कितना हुआ? 34 plus 16 is 50. 44 plus 6 is also 50. ये 0 आ गया. Which means that this particular number is 2 is one of the roots. So if 2 is one of the roots, तो फटाफट बाकी के roots हम निकाल लेते हैं. तो sum of roots will be minus b upon a. That's 11 upon 2. 11 upon 2 is equal to, अच्छा 2 है ना एक root. 2 plus the other two roots can be alpha plus beta. 5.5 minus 2, 3.5. Alpha plus beta is 7 upon 2. Product of roots minus b by c by minus d upon a, 6 upon 2. 2 alpha beta. ठीक है. So alpha beta is equal to 3 by 2. Now either you can make a quadratic out of it, or you hope for the best. Sum of two numbers is 7 upon 2. Product is 3 upon 2. The numbers देख के ही लग गया कि ये तो 3.5 है. Two numbers जिनका product is 3 by 2 and sum is 7 upon 2 or 3.5. The numbers are 3.5. तो आपको आपके roots मिल गए. ठीक है. They are arranged from largest to smallest. तो आपका largest root आया 3, middle root आया 2 and smallest root आया half. ठीक है. तो आपका रेशियो बन गया 6:4:1. ये आपका रेशियो ऑफ रेडियाई आ गया, R1 R2 R3. It says ratio of their areas. Ratio of areas will be pi r square. तो r1 square चाहिए, r2 square and r3 square. 36, 16, 1. 641 दिया है इन्होंने. Oh, horrible options. 641 इन देना चाहिए था इनको. Somebody in जल्दी में would have marked 641. Yeah. 36, 16, 1. चलो. Answer is D part. Next is question number 14. A farmer has a triangular plot of land. A triangular plot of land. To understand the question very carefully, one side called the base is 300 and the other two sides are equal. Let's say these other two sides are equal. The perpendicular distance from the corner of the plot where the two sides meet to the base is 200. Altitude there. They are giving us the altitude to the base, which means that they are giving us the area of this triangle. ठीक है, altitude दे दिया यहाँ पे. This is 200, the base is 300. To counter the adverse effect of climate change, the farmer wants to dig a circular pond. He plans that half of the circular area will be inside the triangular plot. तो आपका एक इस triangle के अंदर एक semi circle आएगा. The other half will be outside, which he will purchase at market rate. Diameter of the circular plot is entirely contained in the base. आपका पूरा semi circle का diameter means उसका base यहाँ कहीं पे lie करेगा, right? For example ऐसा, ये something like this. It lies on the diameter. And the circumference touches the two equal sides. Very good. So it is now, if the circumference touches the two equal sides, it is asking us to plot the largest possible semicircle. ये largest possible semicircle आ गया यहाँ पे. Largest possible semicircle आ गया यहाँ पे. ठीक है. And for this semicircle, this is inside the triangle. What will he be paying for? He will be paying for the portion that is outside the triangle. इसका वो पेमेंट करेगा. This is what he will pay for. If the market rate is given, how much does the farmer have to pay to buy the land from his neighbor for the pond? इस बाहर के का एरिया चाहिए. You need the area of this particular portion. This is of course 200 and you have your base value at 300, and if I join this particular point, this will be the radius of the circle. I can call it the radius of this particular circle. ठीक है. Chalo. So now I need to find out the radius and then we are done. I want to calculate this particular length. Let's call it small a. ठीक है. तो फटाफट Pythagoras लगा लेते हैं. तो you have 300 over here and in a isosceles triangle the perpendicular bisects the base. So this is 150. 150, 200, 250. Pythagorean triplet. 150, 200, 250. तो a का value 250 आ गया. Let's get it out. चल हो गया. आर आ जाएगा. इक्वेट द एरिया. हाफ 200 300. कहाँ से आया ये? हाफ ऑल्टीट्यूड बेस 200 300 इज इक्वल टू हाफ ऑल्टीट्यूड रेडियस बेस 250. इससे रेडियस आ गया. कैपिटल आर इज हाउ मच? 0 12. Is it 240? 20. ठीक है. So capital R is coming out to be 240. Half. Which area are we equating? Oh ho. See, we are equating this particular triangle. ठीक है. इस triangle का जब हम area निकाल रहे हैं ना, तो it will be not this. इस ट्राइंगल का एरिया इज गोइंग टू बी हाफ ऑल्टीट्यूड 200 बेस 150 इज इक्वल टू हाफ ऑल्टीट्यूड आर बेस 250. तो ये आधा हो जाएगा. कैपिटल आर विल बी 120. व्हाट इज द एरिया ऑफ द सेमी सर्कल? पाई आर स्क्वायर. सर्कल आ गया, सेमी सर्कल को डिवाइडेड बाय 2 कर दो, एरिया आ गया. ठीक है. इनटू द मार्केट रेट 1400 per square feet into 1400. This is what you have to calculate. You'll get A part as the right answer when you start simplifying this. 7 2s are 14. तो ये तो यहाँ पे का 100 रह जाएगा. ठीक है. Just multiply this simply. You'll get your exact value 3168. 1 2 3 4. Answer is A part. Next we have a beautiful question. Well, depends upon what is your definition of beauty. You have a right angle at B, and then you have two circles of radius R that have been marked. So obviously I started connecting and joining these lines. ये यहाँ पे आ गया मेरा एक छोटा सा R. Then ये दो और R यहाँ पे आ गए और एक लाइन मैंने यहाँ से कनेक्ट कर दिया. Another R over here. ठीक है. चलो, so we reached this particular point. Of course you have 18 24 and 30 over here, and I need to find out the value of small r. ठीक है. right angle triangles, Pythagorean triplet, 18 24 30. what is this length? अगर ये आपका r है, ये r है, ये भी r है, so this is a total of 3r. ये नीचे आ गया ये r, and then this is also r, this is also r. 3r, so you get over here 24 minus 3r. ठीक है. Now what I've done is that I need to find out, if only I knew this angle ka value, I'm a trigonometric ratio. So if I knew sine of this angle or cos or something, then ratio leke answer aa jata. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to find out cos C. What is cos of C? It is base 24 upon hypotenuse 30. ये हो गया 4/5. ठीक है. अच्छा, and then I am going to use the half angle formula for cos theta. Cos 2 theta, I'm writing a little slowly, is equal to 2, it's very cold over here in Delhi right now, 2 cos square theta minus 1. ठीक है. So cos C is equal to 2 cos square C by 2 minus 1. I need the value of cos of C by 2. cos C by 2 का वैल्यू कितना आ जाएगा? So 455 plus 1 is 9/5, upon 2 हो जाएगा 9/10. 9/10 का स्क्वायर रूट आ जाएगा 3/√10. 3/√10 आ जाएगा. ठीक है. So if I quickly make a right angle triangle, छोटू सा right angle triangle अगर मैंने बनाया, and if this angle is C/2, तो मेरा cos C/2 is 3/√10. That means the base is 3 and the hypotenuse is √10. तो perpendicular क्या आ जाएगा? 10 minus 9, 1 आ जाएगा. यही मुझे चाहिए था. Very quickly, this is what I needed, so that now I know the value of tan C by 2. Tan C by 2 is perpendicular upon base is 1/3. ठीक है. So this angle is C/2. How is this angle C/2? How do I know that this is an angle bisector? Symmetry. आपके पास ये दो लाइंस जा रही हैं विच आर tangents, बीच में एक सर्कल बना हुआ है, सो एंड दिस लाइन इज पासिंग थ्रू द सेंटर ऑफ द सर्कल. So by pure symmetry, this particular line is going to be an angle bisector. ठीक है. So आपका tan c by 2 is perpendicular upon base, that's r upon 24 minus 3r is equal to 1 by 3. इसको सॉल्व करके आपका आंसर आ जाएगा 3r, 6, r is equal to 4. 4 is the right answer. However, for those people जिनको trigonometry वगैरह नहीं पसंद and you want some other kind of approach for this question, उनके लिए what can we do or think? उनके लिए what I will do is that I will make a straight line over here. यहाँ से I make a perpendicular over here and this is already a right angle, तो ये दोनों lines अब parallel हो जाएंगे. जैसे ही parallel आई similar triangles आ गए मेरे. ठीक है. Okay, now let's come to the next point. So अगर the ratio of my three sides over here is 3:4:5. Ratio of the sides of the big triangle is 3:4:5, then the ratio of the sides of the smaller triangle will also be 3:4:5. So let's say ratio of sides of the smaller triangle is 3x, 4x, 5x. ठीक है, या k लगा देते हैं, we like k ratios में. 3k, 4k and 5k. ठीक है, चल अच्छी बात है. Now there is a formula for a right angle triangle. राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल का इन रेडियस का एक एग्जिस्टिंग फॉर्मूला होता है a प्लस बी माइनस सी अपॉन 2. आई वॉन्ट टू यूज दिस फॉर्मूला. a plus b are the shorter sides, 3 plus 4 7k, c is always the largest side, minus 5k is 2k. 2k upon 2 is equal to k. r is equal to k. समझ में आया? This is an existing result for right angle triangles. That is what I am using. जैसे r equal to k आ गया, I can write this as 3r, 4r, 5r. 3r, 4r, 5r. ठीक है. So therefore this particular length is now, ये क्या था, 3 parts, 4 parts, 5 parts, तो ये 3r, ये 4r आ गया. This is 4r. ठीक है. Did I explain clearly what I am doing? Why did I join this line? ये line बनाने से क्या हुआ? This is now the in circle. ये line बनाने से क्या हुआ? I'm sorry if it was not clear before. Why did I join this particular line? This circle is now the in circle. In circle का जो radius है, that is in radius, which is small r. So the small r for a right angle triangle का ये formula होता है. My sides are 3k, 4k, 5k because of similar triangles. So I get, put them in, r equal to k आया. So I get the sides as 3r, 4r and 5r. तो मेरा ये वाला side अब 4r आ चुका है. ठीक है. And 4r is equal to, of course, r plus 24 minus 3r. Implies, this should give us the answer. R is equal to 4. So there were two ways to solve this particular beautiful question. बहुत बढ़िया, वाह वाह वाह. So I spent maybe 1 or 2 minutes on this, but ये under the timer नहीं बन पाया था. Nice question. Trigonometry बाद में strike हुआ. Set question 16, 17, 18. Read the following scenario and answer the 3 questions that follow. A store offers a choice of 5 different coupons. The coupons are A, B, C, D, and E. These are 5 coupons. Coupon A offers a flat discount of 250 rupees. ये आपका डिस्काउंट आया है 250 रुपीज़ ऑन अ मिनिमम स्पेंड ऑफ 1200 रुपीज़. On a minimum spend of 1200 rupees. If you want to calculate the percentage लिखने की ज़रूरत तो नहीं है. 120 to 40, this is around 21%. अराउंड 21% दे रहा है ऑन अ मिनिमम ऑफ 1200 रुपीज़. उसके ऊपर जाओगे तो वो परसेंटेज कम होते जाएगा. इट्स जस्ट अंदाज़ा. ठीक है. बी ऑफर्स 15% ऑन अ मिनिमम स्पेंड ऑफ 500 रुपीज़. ठीक है. तो 500 रुपीज़ पे वो आपको डिस्काउंट कितना दे देगा. यहाँ पे आया 15%, ये फिक्स्ड है. वो कितना देगा. मिनिमम 500. 500 का 15% इज व्हाट. 50 + 25 75 रुपीज़. ठीक है. एंड मैक्सिमम डिस्काउंट इज 300 रुपीज़. सो 300 इज 15% ऑफ व्हाट. 300 is 15% of what. ठीक है. तो ये आप कैलकुलेट कर लो. 300 is 3/20. 3/20, ये 3 से गया 100 टाइम्स, ये हो गया 2000. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई 2000. सो आई गेट द रेंज 2000. 2000 पे हुआ 200 + 100 is 300. ठीक है. 2000 पे आपका डिस्काउंट आ जाएगा 300 रुपीज़. डिस्काउंट रेंज आ जाएगा 300 रुपीज़ ऑन द रेंज ऑफ स्पेंड 500 to 2000. $500 to 2000. उसके ऊपर तो बस 1500 ही मिलेगा. ठीक है. आई एम जस्ट राइटिंग डाउन डेटा. आई एम नॉट सॉल्विंग एनीथिंग. कुछ सॉल्व नहीं हो रहा है. वी जस्ट राइटिंग डाउन कि अच्छा ये सब कुछ दिया हुआ है. ठीक है. एंड वी कैन बी फास्टर अबाउट इट. 15% डिस्काउंट हो गया. फ्लैट डिस्काउंट ऑफ 100 रुपीज़ ऑन अ मिनिमम स्पेंड ऑफ 600. डिस्काउंट ऑफ 10%. यहाँ पे 10% ऑन अ मिनिमम स्पेंड ऑफ 250. तो मिनिमम स्पेंड ऑफ 250 पे 10% होगा मात्र 25 रुपये. 25 rupees. And a maximum discount of 100 rupees. So 100 is 10% of 1000. Maximum discount of 100 rupees मिल सकता है. तो ये 25 रुपये किस पे मिलेगा. 250 रुपये पे. 25 rupees discount will be on 250 rupees. 100 rupees discount will be on 1000 rupees. ठीक है. एंड देन ई आया आपका अ फ्लैट डिस्काउंट ऑफ 50 रुपीज़ ऑन अ मिनिमम स्पेंड. फ्लैट डिस्काउंट ऑफ 50 रुपीज़ ऑन अ मिनिमम स्पेंड ऑफ 200. मिनिमम स्पेंड आ गया यहाँ पे 200 रुपीज़. ठीक है. ऑल दिस इज़ गिवन. बहुत जल्दी ये लिखा जा सकता था. आई हैव नॉट रियली कैलकुलेटेड द डिस्काउंट परसेंटेजेस एज सच. उसकी कोई बात ऐसी हुई नहीं है. वी कैन रिमूव दिस ऑल्सो फॉर नाउ. ठीक है. ये सब उन्होंने दे दिया. 4 customers used 4 different discount coupons to get a total discount of 710 rupees. Which coupon was not used? Total discount of 710 rupees. Which coupon was not used? Let's say D is not used. अगर D use नहीं हुआ है then I'll use the other coupons to get my discount. 250 plus मैक्सिमम ले लेते हैं यहाँ पे 300. ठीक है. मैक्सिमम आई वांट टू चेक अगर कूपन डी इज़ नॉट यूज व्हाट इज द मैक्सिमम डिस्काउंट दैट आई कैन गेट. 300 इधर प्लस 100 इधर एंड प्लस 50 इधर, ये कितना हो गया? 300, 400 एंड दैट इज 700. यू गॉट 700 रुपीज़ एज अ मैक्सिमम डिस्काउंट. तो 710 कैसे मिलेगा? तो कूपन डी वॉज डेफिनेटली यूज्ड. लेट्स से कूपन ए इज़ नॉट यूज्ड. ए तो यूज़ हुआ नहीं, तो बाकी से चेक करते हैं. कैन आई गेट 710? So 300 from coupon B, 100 from coupon C, 100 from coupon D, and 50 from coupon E. 4 and 5. 550 is the maximum. So 710 is not possible. Coupon E try karte. E is not used. So I get 250 here. Plus 300 is 550. ये अच्छा लग रहा है. Plus 100 is 650. Plus 100 is 750. ठीक है. तो अगर मुझे 710 तक जाना है तो यहाँ पे 100 की जगह 60 रुपीज़ कर दो, तो यहाँ पे 710 आ जाएगा. सो देयरफॉर इफ कूपन ई इज़ नॉट यूज्ड देन आई विल बी एबल टू गेट टू द राइट आंसर. आंसर इज सी पार्ट. आंसर इज सी पार्ट. ठीक है, अभी इसको ले लेते हैं फॉर आवर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. लेट्स पुट इट ओवर हियर. ओह, आई नीड सम स्पेस. इसको थोड़ा और छोटा करते हैं. अब आ जाएगा. ठीक है, दिस इज फाइन. थोड़ा सा और ऊपर लिख देता हूँ इसको. 15%. अगर परसेंटेज की बात करें, दिस इज 15% फॉर कूपन बी एंड कूपन डी इज 10%. कूपन डी इधर आया 10%. दिस इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 17 गोइंग ऑन आई बिलीव, है ना? पिछला 16, दूसरा 17. ठीक है. 4 customers used 4 different discount coupons. 4 different coupons for their respective transactions in such a way that nobody used any discount coupon suboptimally. Any discount coupon suboptimally. A discount coupon is used suboptimally if using another discount coupon could have resulted in a higher discount for the same transaction. Wow. Oh my god. So 4 customers have to use 4 different discount coupons suboptimally. So let us take some values at a time. For example, minimum, let us start with 200 rupees. 200 rupees पे he will get 50 rupees discount. ठीक है. अब 200 से चलते हैं 250 rupees पर, the next higher value. 250 rupees. So coupon E has been used. When we go to 250 rupees, 250 rupees पे जो भी customer है, he can use coupon E only. He'll get 50 rupees discount. If he uses coupon number D, then he will get only 25 rupees discount. ठीक है. So therefore at 250 rupees coupon D तो use नहीं करने वाले. Because the usage of coupon D will not be what is the word? Suboptimal. Please understand very carefully what is happening. The coupon has to be used suboptimally. At 200 rupees I am getting a 50 rupees discount. 200 rupees पे और कोई भी कूपन इससे अच्छा डिस्काउंट नहीं दे सकता. 250 rupees पे either I can use coupon D, no other coupon, but coupon E would be better. So the usage of coupon D at 250 rupees would not be suboptimal. This is the important point. And then we can continue to the next value. For example, when you reach 500 rupees, तो minimum 500 rupees पे coupon number B use कर लेंगे हम. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट वी विल रीच 600 रुपीज़. 600 रुपीज़ पे 15% अगर आप लगाओगे कूपन नंबर बी तो 90 रुपीज़ डिस्काउंट मिलेगा. बट अगर कूपन सी लगाओगे तो 100 रुपीज़ डिस्काउंट मिलेगा, विच इज़ अ हायर डिस्काउंट. सो द यूजेज ऑफ कूपन सी at 600 rupees will be suboptimal. My God, what a question. Beautiful, amazing, speechless. I am just speechless. And then we go to 1200 rupees. 1200 rupees pay, if I am using coupon number B 15%, I will get 120 plus 60 180 rupees. But usse higher discount milega if I am using coupon number A at 250 rupees. So this will be the higher discount. So 1200. For customers, 4 different coupons suboptimally resulting in a higher discount. What is the minimum combined spend? Is it 2,500 rupees? Is the answer for question 17. And is another nice question. You have family wanted to purchase 4 products worth 1,000 rupees each and 1 product worth 300. 4 into 1,000, another one for 300. ठीक है, they are saying या तो you pay for the 5 products through 1 or more transactions, means एक एक करके product लेना चाह रहे हो या इकट्ठे लेना चाह रहे हो, as long as the purchase amount of one product is not split. You can't split 1,000 rupees as 500 and 500, ये नहीं कर सकते. 1,000 rupees is the item, उसको नहीं तोड़ सकते, चाहे अलग अलग करो चाहे इकट्ठा करो. And as far as the discount coupons are concerned, you can use different the same discount coupon. Use the same discount. Repeatedly for separate transactions. Okay, so they are saying you do whatever you want. आपको जैसे बिलिंग करना है करो, get the maximum discount. Get the maximum discount. ठीक है. So over here on 1200 rupees, if I am getting 250 rupees, so it is 10% is 120, 20% is 240. 240 से थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा, around 21% discount दे रहा है ये मुझे on 1200. ठीक है. This is of course 1 by 6, 16.6 bar percent. And 200 पे ये मुझे कितना दे रहा है? 1 by 4, 25%. 25%. ठीक है. Let's try to get maximum discount possible. If I want to get a discount on 300 rupees, वो कहाँ आ सकता है? 300 rupees वाले को मैं यहाँ पे fit कर सकता हूँ and I will get a 25% discount, that's 50 rupees. ठीक है, not even 25%. I'll get 300 rupees पे 50, 1 by 6. I'll get only 16 1 by 6%. ठीक है, if I put 200 over here, 300, sorry. But instead, so I'll get 50 rupees discount. Instead, if I take 300 rupees with a 1,000 rupees and I use coupon A on it, कूपन ए के ऊपर अगर मैंने डिस्काउंट कूपन कूपन ए लगा दिया अगर मैंने ऑन 2 ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट्स 1,000 and 300, तो मुझे 250 रुपीज़ का डिस्काउंट मिल जाएगा. ठीक है. Do you understand what is happening over here? If I were to put 300 rupees wala product for coupon E, I'll get only 50 rupees. ठीक है. But if I can couple it with another product and use coupon A on it, I get a much larger discount. I get a much larger discount. ठीक है. Now I am left with another 3,000 rupees. 3,000 rupees और बचा है मेरे पास. तो for example, let me take 2,000 rupees. I am looking for maximum discount. 10% is not interesting for me. 10% discount का क्या करना है? Let's say I take 2,000 rupees. And let's say I use coupon A on it because I can use repeatedly. तो coupon A पे अगर मैंने 2,000 rupees लगाया मुझे 250 रुपये डिस्काउंट मिलेगा. But coupon A अब 2,000 rupees पे if I use coupon B, which is 15%, then I will get 300 rupees. So therefore at this point for larger values, coupon B is my best bet. So I am going to take 15% ऑफ द रेस्ट ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट्स 300. थोड़ा सा ये लॉजिक लगा रहे हैं, थोड़ा सा हिट एंड ट्रायल है. 300 450 रुपीज़ का मुझे डिस्काउंट मिला. एंड 450 प्लस 250 is 700 rupees, which is your best option, although none of these is also available. तो थोड़ा सा और लॉजिक या हिट एंड ट्रायल से आप ट्राई कर सकते हो इफ़ यू गेट अ हायर वैल्यू. अदरवाइज वी आर डन एंड वी शुड मार्क एंड प्रोसीड. ठीक है. सो व्हाट डिड वी डू ओवर हियर? वी हैव टू ट्राई डिफरेंट कॉम्बिनेशंस एंड ट्राई टू गेट अ लार्ज डिस्काउंट. 300 रुपीज़ पे तो मुझे सिर्फ यहाँ पे मिलेगा 10% या यहाँ पे 50 रुपये मिलेगा. बट इफ़ आई पुट द 300 रुपीज़ विद द 1000 रुपीज़ ओवर हियर, आई गेट अ 250 रुपीज़ डिस्काउंट. दैट इज़ द बिग डिस्काउंट. देन फॉर द रिमेनिंग 3000 रुपीज़ सबसे लार्ज डिस्काउंट कौन दे रहा है वो कैलकुलेट कर लिया. सो दिस वॉज अ बिट ऑफ अ टफ सेट. दिस क्वेश्चन नंबर 19. It is followed by two questions. So Mr. Aman has come to the market with 100 rupees. If he buys 5 kgs of cabbage, cost of cabbage per kg C ले लेते हैं, and 4 kgs of potatoes, he will be left with 20 rupees. Out of 100, 20 rupees left means 80 rupees. ठीक है. Or else if he buys 4 kg cabbage and 5 kg onion, 4 kgs of cabbage and 5 kg onion, let's say cost of onion is rupees Z or A ले लेते हैं for simplicity, he'll be left with 7 rupees. So let's put it at 93 rupees. ठीक है. चलो. So per kilogram prices, ये जो CPA है, those are positive integers, and any type of vegetables that are purchased are in positive integers kilograms. ठीक है. Positive integral values of kilograms or none at all. Mr. Aman decides to buy only onion, that's A, in whatever maximum quantity it is possible with the money that he has come to the market with. How much money will he be left with after the purchase? तो मुझे A का वैल्यू चाहिए. So let's start over here. Quickly P को 0 रखो तो C का वैल्यू आ जाएगा 80/5 is 16. So you get some other solutions over here. Using the properties of special equations, ये coefficient of C add हो जाएगा यहाँ पे 5, यहाँ पे आपका 4 subtract हो जाएगा, I get 12. And then I can quickly find out and try to get the value of A. If you put 12 over here, 12 4s are 48, 48, 88, 93, 45 bacha, 45/5 is of course 9. So you immediately get one set of values that satisfies. ठीक है. And is there anything else that might satisfy? यहाँ पे C का वैल्यू 5 से कम होते जाएगा, 12, 7, 2. ठीक है. बट यहाँ पे C का वैल्यू 4 से कम होते जाएगा, 12, 8, 4 and then 0. So there is no other common value. There is only one solution for this set of values. How have I checked? Because और कोई भी C का वैल्यू सेम आ नहीं रहा है. For these two sets of equations, C will have to be same, no? But C फिर से repeat नहीं हो रहा है as a solution to both equations. सिर्फ यहाँ पे set हो रहा है. I hope you understood. Otherwise, what you do is that you can just continue this process for getting the solutions of the first equation, put it into the second, and then see कि A integer आ रहा है कि नहीं. ठीक है. ये आपके values आ गई. Onion price is 9 rupees. He has 100 rupees available. 100 rupees available में वो 9 rupees का खर्चा करते जा रहा है. ठीक है. So till 99 rupees he will be able to spend, and then he will have 1 rupee left. So answer is option number C. Mr. Aman decides to buy only onions and potatoes. What is the price of onions and potatoes? Onions is 9 rupees, potatoes is 5 rupees. ठीक है. So we can write down over here price, potato 5 rupees, onion 9 rupees. ठीक है. Potato 5 and onion 9. Then क्या करना है? He has to buy only onions and potatoes. So I can start writing quantities from over here. बोथ इन पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स पर ग्राम, मतलब कि 1-1 किलो तो लेना पड़ेगा, इन सच अ वे दैट द मनी लेफ्ट विद हिम आफ्टर द परचेज इज इनसफिशिएंट टू बाय अ फुल किलोग्राम ऑफ आइदर ऑफ द टू वेजिटेबल्स. सो मनी लेफ्ट से ना तो वो 1 किलो पोटेटोज ले सकता है विच इज़ 5 रुपीज़, ना तो वो 1 किलो अनियंस ले सकता है विच इज़ 9 रुपीज़. सो देयर फोर द मनी लेफ्ट विद हिम शुड बी लेस देन ₹5 बिकॉज ही कांट बाय नाइदर पोटेटोज नॉर अनियंस. बट इट ऑलरेडी सेज दैट दोनों का एक एक तो लेना ही है. सो यू ऑलरेडी हैव ₹100. लेट अस बाय 1 kg पोटेटोज एंड 1 kg अनियंस. 84 रुपीज़ के साथ अब हमें प्ले करना है, ठीक है, बिकॉज 1-1 किलो तो लेना ही है. सो नाउ यू कैन डू दिस मैन्युअली इफ यू विश, जैसे भी करना है. लेट अस से दैट वी आर एबल टू गो 9 9s are 81, ठीक है. 9 9s are 81 पे चलते हैं. And then 81 out of 84, 3 rupees is left. So this is one possible scenario. Please understand that now this is और कितना पोटेटो लिया वहाँ पे ज़ीरो आ सकता है बिकॉज ओरिजिनली आई हैव ऑलरेडी परचेज 1 kg ऑफ ईच, ठीक है. तो देन इट आउट ऑफ माई माइंड नाउ. 9 9s are 81, 3 rupees left. तो वी कैन ऑल्सो राइट डाउन द लेफ्ट ओवर्स, ठीक है. अब इसको और लेट अस गेट मोर वैल्यूज. 9 से पहले 8 आएगा. 8 9s are 72. लेट्स टेक 2 kg ऑफ पोटेटोज टू रीच 82 रुपीज़. तो ₹2 बचेगा विच इज़ लेस देन 5. If, okay, let's read the question at least. If all such permissible combinations of purchases are equally likely, so what I'm doing is that I'm writing down all the combinations of purchases. What is the probability that Aman buys more onion than potato? What is the probability that Aman buys more onion than potato? I will have to count. टोटल नंबर ऑफ आउटकम्स आ जाएगा. वी आर राइटिंग दोज डाउन. फेवरेबल आउटकम्स क्या होगा जिसमें अनियन का क्वांटिटी इज ग्रेटर देन पोटेटो का क्वांटिटी, वो कर लेते हैं. 7 9 से 63, 63 से 83 तक चलते हैं 4 किलो लेके. 63 एंड 5 4 20 इज 83, ₹1 बचा, ठीक है. 6 पे चलते हैं. 6 9 54, 54 एंड देन लेट अस बाय 6 kg पोटेटो. 6 6 5 30, 54 प्लस 30 इज 84. तो नो मनी इज लेफ्ट, ठीक है. 5 पे चलते हैं. नाउ एट दिस पॉइंट यू कैन इवन स्टॉप सॉल्विंग बिकॉज टिल नाउ onion was greater than potato. Now onion is equal to potato. इसके बाद onion will be less than potato. 9 5s are 45. 45 से 80 तक चले जाएंगे. 35 रुपीज़ और 35/5 is another 7 kg. तो now the onion will be less than the potato for the values of 5 80. ये ₹4 बचा. 5 4 3 2 1 0, ठीक है. यू विल गेट रिस्पेक्टिव लार्जर वैल्यूज वेयर द पोटेटोज विल बी मोर देन द अनियंस. व्हाट इज द टोटल आउटकम्स दैट यू हैव? 3 6 9 10. टोटल आउटकम्स आर 10. व्हाट आर द फेवरेबल आउटकम्स? अनियन इज मोर देन पोटेटो. अनियन मोर देन पोटेटो किधर है? एक. 8 is greater than 2, 7 is greater than 4. It is 3. 3/10 is the right answer. What a beautiful question. My God. They have combined special equations with probability. Amazing. Amazing. Hats off to the creator of this question. Next question is a calculation based question on cricket. So people who are regular with cricket would have an advantage in this set because you're obviously more comfortable, but very heavy in calculations and obviously this paper did not have a calculator, right? तो ये tough बन गया था फिर. So a T20 cricket match consists of two teams playing 20 overs each. The run scored in any over is a non-negative integer. The run rate, now they are defining a term, at the end of any over is the average runs scored up to and including that over. रन रेट क्या है? runs upon overs. That's it. Run rate runs upon overs. That is the run rate at the end of the kth over is the average of the runs scored in overs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up till k. Following table indicates the run rate at the end of some of the overs up to 2 decimal places, which means that there you might not be getting certain integers round off करेंगे. ठीक है? So you have to do all of this without a calculator, putting that back into your mind. And then there is some condition provided where 1 is less than equal to n minus 2 is less than n plus 6 is less than equal to 20. ये कुछ condition दिया हुआ है related to n. Some condition over here. So I can add 2 in all the 4 sides to make it a little nicer. 3 is less than equal to n is less than n plus 8 is less than equal to plus 2, 22. ठीक है? So whatever value of n that you have, it will be lying in these set of values. ठीक है? चलो. Now you have these run rate values. What is the value of n? तो option से proceed करना best रहेगा. Let's say 14. 14 does it even satisfy? 14 plus 8 is 22. ठीक है, satisfy तो कर रहा है. यहाँ पे runs लिख लेते हैं ज़रा. So 14 minus 2 is 12. What is 12 into 8? 96 runs. ठीक है, at the end of 12 overs you have 96 runs. At the end of 14 overs, now I need 14 into 7.43. 14 to 7.43. Obviously I'm using a calculator, but because I'm just explaining it to you, solving, but ये सब आपको एग्जाम में with calculator करना था. Quick speed maths and confidence and lack of laziness would have allowed you to solve this question. It's slightly time consuming, मान लिया, but the bigger problem is your laziness in the paper. Oh god, calculations like that. ठीक है? So you have now 14 into 7.43 is 104.02. तो ये 104 कर लेते हैं. I'm sorry, this is one more data point that we have to read. It is also known that the team did not score less than 6 runs or more than 15 runs in any over. 6 से कम नहीं है, 6 हो सकता है. 15 से ज़्यादा नहीं है, 15 हो सकता है. ठीक है? कोई भी ओवर में 6 and 15. सो मिनिमम रन्स कितने हो सकते हैं? 6 into 2 12. मैक्सिमम रन्स 15 into 2 30. कोई भी 2 ओवर्स में. लेट्स राइट दैट डाउन. इन 2 ओवर्स रन्स स्कोर्ड कितने हो सकते हैं? रन स्कोर्ड कितने हो सकते हैं? 6 into 2 12, 15 into 2 30. इसके बीच में 2 ओवर्स के रन आने चाहिए, बिकॉज ये 2 ओवर्स का गैप है हमारे पास. ठीक है? दिस इज एट द एंड ऑफ 12 ओवर्स, एट द एंड ऑफ 14 ओवर्स, 16 ओवर्स, 18 ओवर्स. ऐसे करते करते 96 to 104, 8 रन्स. ओ नो, 96 to 104 is a gap of 8 runs in 2 overs. This is not possible. Therefore 14 cannot be the right answer. Gone. Boom. One option is out. Let's go to the next option. 7 overs try करते हैं. This is at the end of 5 overs. 8 5s are 40. At the end of 7 overs, I have 7 into 7.43 is 52.01, यानी कि 52 runs. This is an increase of 12 runs in 2 overs, which is possible. 9 into 8.11, 72.99 is 73 runs. is a sum of 21 runs. 21 runs तो 2 overs में हो सकता था. ठीक है? 9 11 overs, that's 11 into 8.45. 92.95 is 93 runs, which means that plus 20, which is also possible, and then 13 overs. 8.08 is 105 runs. 93 to 105 is another plus 12. There has been no violation. There has been no violation in this value for n, so the answer is B part. Question 21, the answer is B part. ठीक है. 22 पे आते हैं. In which of these pairs of over numbers the team could have scored 22 runs in total? मतलब could have means every set of these two overs, right? This is at the end of 5 overs. So 6th and 7th में 12 runs है, तो 6th and 7th तो हो ही नहीं सकता. 8th and 9th में 21 runs है, 8th and 9th भी नहीं हो सकता. 10th and 11th में 20 runs है, 10th and 11th is also gone. 12th and 13th तो options में ही नहीं है. You have to check these two. 7th and 8th में could they have scored 22 runs? 9th and 10th में could they have scored 22 runs? ठीक है. So what you have to check over here is 5 के बाद over number 6 and 7 का sum is 16 runs. That means over number 7 में तो 6 runs थे ना, because total is 12. Wake up, wake up. Are you listening? Over number 6 and 7 में 12 runs have been scored. That the only possibility is 6 plus 6. तो over number 7 में 6 runs and over number 8 जो इन्होंने दिया है उसके अंदर could they have scored 22 minus 6, that is 14 runs. 22 minus 6, could they have scored 14 runs? Oh sorry, 14 नहीं, 22 minus 6 is 16. Yeah, 16 तो possible ही नहीं है. 16 is not possible for one over because maximum was 15. So therefore C option is also gone. इसलिए answer will be D option, but check कर लेते हैं. Over number 9th and 10th. So over number 7 क्या? Over number 8 and 9 का total is 21. Over number 8, 9 का total is 21 and over number 10, 11 का total is 20. ठीक है. So you have a total of, for example अगर आपने over number 6 में दे दिया 6 runs, then बाकी आप 15 runs दे सकते हो in over number 9. ठीक है. And then over number 9 में अगर आपने 15 runs दिए, then over number 10 में you can give over number 8, 9, 10, 11. Over number 10 में you can now give 15 plus 7 is 22. 22 चाहिए ना, we need 22. 15 plus 7 is 22 and 7 out of 20, तो 13 runs चले जाएंगे over number 11 में and 13 is possible. So the answer is 9 and 10. This part was not fixed, आपको check करना था ये possibility. ठीक है. In which of the following number of over numbers the team must have scored the least number of runs? For sure 100% least number of runs कब score हुए? ये थे obviously 6th and 7th में. ये तो हमने हमारी अंडरस्टैंडिंग में कवर कर लिया था. Believe me, these are not easy to do in the paper. Over number 6 and 7 का sum was 12 runs, right? तो 6 plus 6, तो minimum तो over number 6 या 7, तो 7 आएगा answer. And that is the answer for question 23. The next two questions are fairly straightforward. I feel like using orange color for some reason. 41 applicants have been shortlisted for interviews for some data analyst positions. And some of the applicants have advanced expertise in one or more fields among data analysis, database handling, and coding. The numbers of applicants with different advanced expertise are given below, and advanced expertise in all three is given as x. X is a non-negative integer. ठीक है? So let's get a three set Venn diagram. You have data analysis, DA, DH, database handling and coding. ठीक है? DA में है 12 लोग, DH में है 5 लोग, 5. Coding has 7 people. There is a total of 41 people. That's not visible. We'll put 41 over here. DA and DH is 2. This value is 2, yani ki these two. DH and coding is over here. DH and coding is 3 and इधर therefore आ जाएगा 6, बीच में आ जाएगा x. What best can be concluded about x? एक एक करके फिट कर लेते हैं. तो x को 0 डाल के देखते हैं. If you have a 0 over here, तो इधर 2 आ जाएगा. Total is 2, 6 and 3. ठीक है? If you will check, 6 plus 3 9 हो चुका है, whereas यहाँ पे सिर्फ 7 है. So 0 is not possible here. Let's put 1 over here. तो यहाँ 5 आ जाएगा. 5 plus 1 is 6. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. And यहाँ पे 5, 7, 8 हो चुका है already, whereas the total is 7. So I have to be getting 2 over here. So I get 0. 6 minus 2 is 4. 3 minus 2 is 1. 4, 6, 7. तो यहाँ 0 आ गया. 12 में से 6 आ चुका है, इधर 6 आ जाएगा. And 5 में से 3 आ चुका है, इधर 2 आ जाएगा. Total 12, 14, 15 people I have out of 41. That means यहाँ पे 26 आ जाएगा, which are in none of the fields. And I believe we are done. Very easy set. What can be said about x? X is 2 only. How many applicants did not have advanced expertise in any of the three fields? And that would be 26. The answer for question 24 and 25. The last set for XAT 2024. So very nice set. I mean, beautiful set. Wow, wow, wow. Not very difficult, but there are just some sets you're like, wow, great. So it's not very difficult, it's just interesting. So the set is defining the upper hinge of a data set, which is median of all values to the right of the median, obviously in ascending order. Then you have lower hinge, which is median of all values to the left of the median. For example, consider the data set with 7 values, जिसमें ये वाला median हो गया, ठीक है? Oh, sorry. When arranged in ascending order, this is what you get, and the fourth term is the median in a list of 7 terms. Median is 4. Hence, the upper hinge is the median of the values that are to its right. 4, 6, 7 का median, which is 6. Lower hinge हो जाएगा इन 3 का median, and that will be 2. ठीक है? They've defined upper hinge and lower hinge. A student has surveyed 13 of her teachers, means the median value will be the 7th term. 13 of her teachers, and recorded their work experience. 2 of the values recorded by the student got smudged. She cannot recall those values. All she remembers is that those 2 values were unequal. Let us write them as A and B. Very good. The remaining 11 values as recorded are, इनको अब ज़रा लिख लेते हैं. 6, 7, 8, 12, 16, 19, 21, 21, 27, 29. Moreover, the student also remembers the following summary measures. Minimum value is 2. Minimum is 2, so फिर 2 has to be put in. Simple. If minimum value is 2, it has to be put in, no? So minimum is 2. Now, we are looking for the 7th term. So 7th term is going to be somewhere over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 terms यहाँ पे आ चुके. 6 terms उसके आगे हैं, तो 7th term यहीं कहीं होगा. ठीक है? 12 के आसपास. Ooh, the median is 12. The median is 12. ठीक है? Now, maximum is 29. That is done. Minimum is 2. Lower hinge is 6.5, which means that जो पहली lower hinge is 6.5 means what? 7th term के left पे जो 6 terms हैं, उनका मीडियन is 6.5. 6 टर्म्स का मीडियन क्या होगा? थर्ड टर्म प्लस फोर्थ टर्म अपॉन 2 हैज़ टू बी 6.5. ये तो ऑलरेडी 6.5 है. This is already 6.5. The upper hinge is 21, right? So that means इनका median. ये तो already 21 है. So no issues over here. The lower hinge is 6.5. It's already valid. Nothing to be touched over here. Means कुछ भी करके इसको touch नहीं करना. Don't touch these values because the lower hinge is fixed, and this is supposed to be the 7th term. This is supposed to be the 7th term, and but currently it is the 6th term. ठीक है, तो आपका B का वैल्यू क्या क्या हो सकता है? 12 has to be the 7th term, currently it is the 6th term, means मुझे 12 के लेफ्ट पे एक वैल्यू डालना है, and also I should not be disturbing these set of values. 7 के आगे डालने, this is the 3rd term, this is the 4th term, ये फिक्स्ड है. ठीक है, अब 4th के आगे तो B could be 7, B could be 7, and still your lower hinge will not be affected. B could be 7, be 8, so 8 इधर आ जाएगा, it will not touch this or this, or B can be 9 or 10 or 11 or 12. Anything from 7 to 12 will work for B. ठीक है, so obviously the upper hinge will not be affected at all because हम 12 की right पे तो value रख ही नहीं रहे, हम तो 12 के left पे रख रहे, so that this median is not affected, and T4 के right पे रख रहे हैं, so that this lower hinge is not affected. So B can take values from 7 to 12. 8 is the right answer. And based on the information recorded, which of the following can be the average work-x of the 13 teachers? तो इन सब को ज़रा ऐड कर दो फटाफट. Add all of these values and you'll get a 173, and then for minimum I will take 7, and for maximum value of B I will take 12. We have to divide this by 13. ठीक है, so you get a range of values from 180 to 185 divided by 13. Divided by 13. ठीक है, and then what could be the work experience? तो 13 13 169 182. Yeah, so because 182 is one of the values, 182 upon 13 का value 14 होता है. ठीक है, और if this is not suitable to for you, for your understanding, तो ऐसा ले लो, 169 is 13, 179 180, 13 11 by 13 till 182 and 185, so 14 3 upon 13. From this range to this range, the average work-x can be any value, so now you select from the options, and of course you can take a 14. And that is question number 27. ठीक है, now let's take these values for the next question. इसको इधर डाल देते हैं. Okay, need to just put these values यहाँ नीचे. This goes back up. While rechecking her original notes to re-enter the smudged values of A and B, जिसमें से already we have been able to substitute A, ठीक है, the student found that of the 11 values, the student found that of the 11 values that did not get smudged, one of them was recorded wrongly as half of its correct value. There is one value which has been recorded wrongly as half of its correct value. For example, अगर 6 है तो actually 6 नहीं, correct value is 12. Actually 6 नहीं, correct value is 12. ठीक है. So after re-entering the values of A and B and correcting the wrongly recorded value, she recalculated all the summary measures, the recalculated average. तो ये सारे के सारे जब recalculate हुए हैं, we don't know the new values, we only know the average. Average is 15. 15 into 13 is how much? 195. We now get a value where the sum of all the values has to be 195, जिसमें से b का वैल्यू हमें नहीं पता है and one of the values has to be put in again. ठीक है. Okay. So I need a total of 195. What is the current total? Current total is 173. Current total is 173. B का value we already know. What is the value of B? Oh, B का value तो निकालना है. Let's backtrack. I already have 173 plus I have to add B plus I have to add that value which has been recorded only as half. ठीक है, तो उस वैल्यू को एक बारी फिर से ऐड करना पड़ेगा to get 195. See if you understand this. For example, मान लो 7 है, ठीक है. So 7 जो है it is the halved value. Actually 14 था but they recorded only 7. Means 7 और ऐड करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है. For example, let's say that there was a number 16. ठीक है. तो इन्होंने 16 नहीं लिया in the calculations, इन्होंने 8 लिया because it was wrongly recorded as half the value. So one of the observations has to be added again because it was recorded as half its value. Is this making sense to you? You have your current total as 173. You have to add B and you have to add another observation क्योंकि उसको सिर्फ half लिया है, पूरा तो लिया ही नहीं, to get 195. To get 195. तो इसमें let's use the options now and let's see what we get. ठीक है. इसको इधर ले लेते हैं. So let's take B from the options. 7, 9, 12, 10. 173, 180. 180 means 15 is the observation that has to be corrected, but 15 observations में है ही नहीं. ठीक है. 9, 73 plus 9, 173 plus 9 is 182. 182 plus 13 will give you 195, but 13 is not there. Are you getting what is happening? आपको समझ आ रहा है क्या हो रहा है? अगर there was a value 14, it was taken wrongly taken as half, means 7. ठीक है. अगर वो if it was taken as 7 means we need to add 7 more. So 7 should be there in the observations. For example, 12, 173, 185. 185 plus 10 will give you 195, but 10 is not there in the observations. ताकि 10 plus 10 20 होगा, तो 20 का हाफ एक्चुअली गलती से 10 ले लिया था, बट 10 है ही नहीं ऑप्शंस में. 173 plus 10 is 183. 183 plus 12 is 195. 12 is there as part of the observations. So actually correct value was 24, but उन्होंने गलती से 12 ले लिया था, and that is why E part is the right answer. Oh, what a beautiful question. Wow, wow, wow. The first two were straightforward, but this was definitely challenging. And again, see if you can understand the part related to X, and to make it easier, I just used the options. There was some number. They took only half of it. They had to take it again so that all of it was recorded, and that is question 28. So we now analyze our paper. The cutoff was, let's say, approximately 10 questions, 10 marks for the QADI section. 10-11 मान के चलते हैं. And you had arithmetic के 1 and 4, 5 questions. Arithmetic was 5 questions. Geometry was only 2 questions, this analysis is saying. उसके अलावा you had other things, and all of this is because your DI was for half the paper. आधा पेपर तो आपका DI था, तो DI से you cannot escape. The level is okay, it's not difficult, the level is okay, it is manageable. तो ये आपका arithmetic हो गया. Then we also have algebra, 1 and 1 2, quadratic के 2 4 questions तो आपके algebra के हो गए. ठीक है, तो घूम फिर के it's a good representation of the full paper. I just want to check actually that geometry के सिर्फ 2 ही सवाल थे क्या. ठीक है, एंड देन वील सी ये 10 मार्क्स हमारे कहाँ से आने थे. सो लेट्स चेक ज्योमेट्री का 1 सवाल, एंड देन ज्योमेट्री के 2 सवाल. ये 3 सवाल हो गए ज्योमेट्री के. ठीक है, ओके, चलो. सो देयर इज अ स्लाइट चेंज ओवर हियर. वी कैन सी क्लियरली दैट ज्योमेट्री के तो 3 सवाल थे. चलो, नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द टॉप एंड लेट अस चेक कि ये मार्क्स आने कहाँ से थे. सो दिस वॉज अ वेरी ईजी सेट, बट वो इतना बड़ा था दैट शायद प्रोसेस ना होता. तो ठीक है, वी डोंट पुट दिस इन. शुड राइट डाउन द क्वेश्चंस दैट वर मैनेजेबल फॉर अस. ये ईजी से क्वेश्चन था. ठीक है, सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 फॉर मैक्सिमम प्रॉफिट, एंड क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 स्लाइटली कैलकुलेशन इंटेंसिव, but again fairly easy and manageable. Fourth मैं मान सकता हूँ, again logs का बहुत easy सवाल था, and then you put it back and check, so 4 was also manageable. This was tough because इन्होंने averages के साथ APGP mix कर दिया था. Another tough question, 6th बिरयानी question was for with AMGM, तो यहाँ पे algebra आ गया थोड़ा सा आपका, तो ये tough में चले जाएगा. This was definitely a tough question. 1/3 joules, this was easy, manageable. आपको सिर्फ थोड़ा सा वैल्यूज़ लेके चेक करना था. वेरी टफ PNC probability question. ठीक है, another tough question, question 11. This was the concept on HCF LCM for 2 numbers, but again इसको हम easy category में शायद ना डालें. They are now mixing quadratic or polynomials algebra with geometry, but we don't call this a geometry question ideally. ठीक है, क्योंकि सिर्फ area of circles लिखना था. तो easy में तो ये yeah, थोड़ा सा not that straightforward, but I would put this as doable. I mean, कुछ तो doable होगा ना, सारा का सारा थोड़ी हम we can say that नहीं ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता था. Tough, this will be tough. Geometry question, very tough geometry question with 2 methods. ये आपका question आया related to discount coupons. 16th was manageable, कि आपको कौन सा कूपन नहीं यूज़ करना चाहिए. ठीक है, but with a lot of calculations. The other 2 were tough, मान लिया. And this was a basic special equations question. 19th was doable, but 20th with probability was tough. ठीक है, उसके बाद ये पूरा सेट मुश्किल ही था. कीप इन माइंड दैट इस साल in 2024 calculator was not allowed. ये सारा कुछ आपको without calculator के करना था. ठीक है. Very easy question. 24 and 25 तो definitely करने थे. 24, 25. ठीक है. And इसके अंदर 26 was manageable. बट बाकी थोड़े से टफ थे 27 एंड 28. ठीक है. सो नाउ इफ आई वर टू राइट आउट द क्वेश्चंस दैट वर एक एवरेज लेवल पे का स्टूडेंट कर सकता था इसको, 2, 3, 4, 9, 13, ये 5 सवाल, 16, वाओ, 19, 24, 25, 26. द मोस्ट डूएबल क्वेश्चंस हमें सिर्फ 10 मिले. 10 was your cutoff, a higher end of the cutoff, which means that average student के लिए the quants DI section would have been a little tough to do. आपको थोड़ा higher level questions कुछ तो और बनाने ही पड़ते. We see a good representation of almost all of the math syllabus. तो घूम फिर के आपको एक फुल प्रेपरेशन की ज़रूरत थी फॉर डूइंग वेल इन द XAT 2024 पेपर. That's it for today. Until next time, good luck to you all. Thank you.